Okay, I'm going to show you how to cut a recording in Tegrity. If you come into your Tegrity recording list and you know the recording that you want to cut, you can preview it here. You select the recording that you'd like to edit. First we're going to go in and the actions pull down, select Edit. It's going to bring up the Tegrity class editor window. And we'll see our recording. We'll see that our recording is 2 minutes and 33 seconds long. We'll remember that so we can compare it to later after we cut it. Okay, once we're in this window, now we have a limited choices here in our actions pull down menu. Now we're going to choose cut. Okay, now that'll bring up these two boxes, input boxes, where we're going to put times in our recording. All right, a from time and a to time. So these parameters need to be set before we apply the cut. Now, the most common sort of cut I think instructors want to make is to cut the very beginning of the recording when they might be having a conversation with students, or there's something that they didn't really want to record that they'd like to get out of there. So I'm going to say that most of us will want to cut from the beginning, which is the 0 time set. We can just click on the from button and that brings in the time. Notice it's in hours, minutes, and seconds. You can set that time yourself, but sometimes it's easier just to find the time in the timeline that you'd like to cut and click the buttons here. So now the 2 point, we want to find a point in the recording where we'd want to cut it out. So let's say we want to get rid of that first slide and start with this slide. We can say, we can go back actually to the chapter here where it starts. Let's go back a little bit more. As soon as we go to that slide, so we'll cut that first chapter, that first slide out of there. So we're at the 6-second mark. So I'm going to cut from 0 to 6 seconds. Once I have my two parameters, I click apply. It gives me a warning. This operation cannot be undone. Yes, we want to cut it. Alright, so now we see our recording is 2 minutes and 27 seconds, which is accurate if we cut 6 seconds from our recording. Alright, but what I'm going to recommend is if you're going to do cuts, to only do one at a time. This recording is being processed. The cut is processed. I think the longer the recording is, the more time it takes to be processed. So sometimes you might not see this time change quickly. I wouldn't recommend making more than one cut at a time. Make sure that that cut has been made before you try to make another cut or any kind of edit to the recording. So anyway, I'm going to exit here to check my recording. Okay, and it looks like, if we look down here, yes, see it's still down here. My final slide's telling me it's still 2 minutes and 32 seconds. But up here it's telling me it's 2 minutes and 26 seconds, which should be correct. So what happens is usually the recording has been cut, it has been processed first, but it takes a little while for these thumbnails to adjust. And so if we go in and check it, we'll see that the recording is starting now where we want it to start, and our timeline is 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay. But if we go back out, all right, now we see that it has been changed. It's now it's now a 2 minute and 26 second end mark on the final slide, which matches what it says the duration is here. Okay, again, so those are the simple steps you need to take to cut a recording in Tegrity. Just remember, do one cut or one edit at a time. Make sure the edit has been processed before you try to do something else to the recording. That's it.